Our final public witness is Commissioner Peter Wood. Welcome, Commissioner.
Hi, thanks, Councilmember. I'm Peter Wood. I'm a resident of Ward 1 in Adams Morgan, an advisory neighborhood commissioner for ANC 1C03. Today, I'd like to share some of my experience with the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs and advocate for increased financial and staffing support for this office in the 2023 budget year. So there's a lot of ways to measure it. It's not always easy, but we talk about how DC is per capita the state with the largest or the highest rate of LGBTQ residents, but also outside of the three largest cities, so New York, LA, Chicago, and then also San Francisco, it's likely that DC's LGBTQ population is the largest of all US metro regions, roughly on par with Miami and Dallas for the entire United States. To me, this means at least two things. We've done a good job in DC creating a city where queerness is not only accepted, but lauded, and we have a responsibility to be a national catalyst on LGBTQ affairs. It's particularly appropriate that we discuss the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs alongside these other offices, commissions, and councils today. DC's LGBTQ community spans across all genders, including trans and cisgender women, and anyone who is gender nonconforming. It also incorporates a wide range of religious views, including theists, non-practicing believers, and those who do not believe in a higher power. Community building in a diverse city, as is the purpose of the Office of Community Affairs, is a key part of what makes DC a national leader. We're more than our federal politics, but also hold the potential to show municipal leaders all over how to organize for a fairer, juster world. In my experience as ANC Commissioner, a significant amount of this organization has come from the Office of LGBTQ Affairs. For example, of the 7 community advocacy offices in the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs, only 2 have reached out to me directly as Commissioner with support in the past year: Office of the Clean City and Office of LGBTQ Affairs. And it was the latter that directed the former to me, or rather, the Office of LGBTQ Affairs is making sure other offices like Clean City are able to do their jobs effectively as well. That's not to disparage other community advocacy offices, but rather to emphasize how LGBTQ Affairs is doing a lot with the little. And in my mind, in Washington, DC, we can do even more with a lot. That means an increased budget and staffing for this office so that the glue that keeps DC's communities together, working through hard times and rejoicing in the good ones, continues to be queer and inspiring. Particularly in the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, I've seen the Office of LGBTQ Affairs make repeated efforts to ensure that residents, businesses, and community groups feel supported by their government rather than alienated and ignored. This is not a coincidence, but a direct result of the expertise the office has doing exactly that: serving the marginalized and building a diverse community of voices. We would be foolish to do anything other than support that expertise to the fullest. Like many of my ANC colleagues throughout the city, I'm proud to consider myself an ally of the Rainbow Caucus of LGBTQ commissioners. I am also proud to represent so many LGBTQ constituents in Adams Morgan, one of DC's most vibrantly queer neighborhoods. We've shown our resilience in DC in the past year, and I can attest that the Office of LGBTQ Affairs has played a vital role in that. Let's return the favor and ensure they have the resources needed to do their job even more effectively. Thank you.